So there's a lot of AirPods, AirPod Pro type clones out there, but today, and actually tomorrow if you guys are sticking around, we have two new different clones. These ones are from Mad Genius, MGET. This is their Gen 6 Apple Watch clone. So for those of you that are like, I like the looks of an Apple Watch, here's an actual Apple Watch right here. You guys can see it right there, actual Apple Watch. But don't want to drop, you know, $3, $4, $5 or more $100 on one. You can get one of these. This is again the MGET, so Mad Genius Apple Watch Gen 6. So how good is this clone? I don't know, because I haven't even opened it. But we're gonna take a look at what comes in this box, and we're gonna set it up. We're gonna set it up on my iPhone and see how it works. All right, guys, coming up. Okay, so this is it here. It even has a box that's very similar. It doesn't have the Apple logo on it anywhere, but it does have like the embossed watch. Shows what color it is. So it does come in a bunch of colors. So as you can see here, you have the space gray, you have the kind of white, the rose gold, and you have the new blue one, which you have here. It looks really similar, you know, if you're just someone who wants to have that Apple Watch look. And again, here's the box. We'll just crack it open. Now mine looks like it got a little bit of damage, something got torn. Not a big deal, right? Whereas the Apple ones, you'd have to peel this. But other than that, very much the same. Opens up, you get that same kind of internal with the different Apple Watches kind of put on the inside of the cover. This is the box, so we're gonna take this and just kind of throw that over there. And again, there's the Apple Watch box. Looks, again, very similar. It doesn't, I don't know if, I'm not sure because I've never played with the actual Gen 6 Apple Watch, but it seems maybe like it's a little not as long, maybe. I don't know for sure, but we'll open her up. All right, so we have our little container, which is going to be filled with all of our goodies. So this is going to have a QR code to their app. Of course, not quite the same probably quality as you would get from an Apple Watch, but it is what it is. It looks like it has maybe English and Chinese for languages. Just be aware, really small fonts. Really small, but that's what it is. Now, I got a blue, like a sport band. That's cool. You do have your like Apple Watch charger. So just realize it's an Apple Watch looking charger, but it does have the pins. So it looks like it in appearance, not of appearance only. You guys possibly can see that right there. But it does have the little pins here, which is really how it's connecting to the watch. But you do get a little Velcro sports band. I think Apple would call it a sport loop, maybe, right here. So that's kind of cool. You get the actual Apple Watch, which is right here. And it comes looking just like the actual Apple Watch one does too. And that looks just like color-wise, I'd say that is awful close to the real one. Oh yes, that's well done. I don't think there's anything else. I think that's kind of it. I don't think that even comes out, so I'm gonna say that's all. All right. But inside here, you get what looks like, really, you get another band. So how much does this cost? 89 bucks, and they give you 2 bands. And that's a decent thickness, because I've seen some of the sport bands, you're like, oh, that's really thin. That's not too bad. All right, that's kind of cool. Now, here's my first question. First question, do you think, real Apple Watch, you know, I'm gonna just take off the one side. Do you think that they fit? All right, so let's take that. Take that. Let's actually put it in the right way, I guess. Yeah, look at that. So it's in there. Let's fit in the real one. So they've got their shape down. They've got their bands matching quite nicely. So that's all right. And I like the fact that they give you one of these, because that's actually kind of the band I think I would actually use. Let's keep this off. We'll keep this off for now. We don't need it. But yeah, there's your little charger. There's your bands, and there's your Apple Watch. But let's take this off. So again, you can kind of see it here as you unwrap it, as you open it. There's there's the little pin connectors, right? You guys can probably see that little pin connectors right there, which is where this is gonna connect to. And I just wanna see the back. Mine's kind of smudgy, but if you put them side by side, not bad. Not bad at all, dude. Mine's kind of gross looking. I should wash the watch. Yeah, that's okay. The sensor looks legit. The only difference is those little prongs there for charging. All right, so let's do this. Let's put a band on. We will go with this one, and I think we'll go this way. Now, the one thing to realize is when you buy an Apple Watch, at least I think it's still true, is that when you, now I'm a little curious of this one because it doesn't seem to want to latch. Maybe that's just me, right? It goes on there, but it's not latching. Why is it not latching? Because I have to say, if you look at the inside, and I'm curious now, if you look at the inside of the Apple Watch one, maybe, yeah, see there's a little pin latch that snaps. Does this actually, doesn't seem to have that little pin. It goes in there, but it doesn't seem to want to latch. Oh wait, nope. Doesn't seem to want to latch in there. Let's just see on this side. Anything? Because you look inside there, I can't tell. I can't tell. That one's not going in. I'm not feeling it. All right, let's just try this one actually. So let's go this way just to see. Is this one going any better? So again, it doesn't fit that way. Doesn't snap in this way. All right, that's a bit of a concern. Just doesn't latch. Is there something I'm not doing? Because you can see when you look in there, there should be something that it latches to, like a little indent, right? But there's no indent here. So it's like it goes on, but like that just slides out. I'm curious now. So I'm gonna end up reaching out to them to find out. Just doesn't want to latch on in there, because there's just nothing there to latch on to. Like it's in there snug. I don't think it would necessarily just come out. I don't think, but I just don't know for sure. All right, anyways, so we're gonna put this stuff over there. I don't know if this has much of a charge in it or not, but when it's on, feels very Apple Watchy. You guys can see that, right? Again, my concern would be this sliding out. Now I don't know if it would. I don't know, but just kind of be aware. It doesn't pin lock in like the actual Apple Watch one does. Okay, so normally this is your power button right here. So we're gonna just kind of hold that. Okay. Definitely not the same Apple logo, but it's not to be expected. All right, so there's that. Okay, so let's bring my phone over here, and you do have to download an app. Again, they have the app listed here, so there's a little QR code. So let's just bring that up. All right, I got my watch right here. You guys can see the two of them, and it's called FitFly. We're just gonna get that and wait for it to download. So this doesn't have, as you can tell while I'm playing with this, it doesn't necessarily have like, I'm guessing that's like volume maybe. Oh, that's for making phone calls. All right. This button, just kind of on and off. Up, down, okay. Alarm, timer, stopwatch. Down here, you're gonna have your silent. What's this? Your light? Oh, this must be just your brightness. Oh, so it does have like a little flashlight, just like the Apple Watch has. This, which is I don't know. This, don't know. And oh, this is, it's like brightness, but it's actually puts it all the way down to nothing. And then there's your mute. Okay, all right. This way. Oh, a bunch of stuff. Messages, dialer, phone book, Bluetooth connection, performance, call logs. All right, anything else? Oh yeah, language, QR code, motion, power off, power savings, Siri search. We'll come back to this here. We're gonna open this up, allow while using. Now, first thing to see this, which is good. This does have the ability to connect to Apple Health. So if you're an Apple Health Kit user, which I am, that's a big perk. So I'm gonna say turn all these on, allow. You can go through and of course set up your name and your gender and your birthday and your height and your weight, etc., etc. I'm gonna say all that's fine right now. And there is a little device at the bottom, so tap, disconnected, because we have nothing connected. If I tap on this, it sees something. So it sees an FK88. Now I'm wondering, Bluetooth pairing, let's just see. Maybe. Sure. Okay, so it says connected. And my question was, did it change? Yeah, so it did connect because it actually updated the time on here. So raise for brightness. You have your language. So I can go here in English, good. Alarm clocks, sedentary reminder. I can be like, yep, turn those on. Step settings, cool. So what time, right? Or sleep settings, I thought it was step sleep settings. So from this to this, I'm sleeping, sounds good. This is your goals. So I'm gonna say 8,000. Watch face, you got a bunch of different watch faces. Weirdly enough, they have, this one's probably the closest right here to looking like an actual Apple Watch face because it kind of looks like the Breathe app. So if we tap on this, we can say, okay, please wait for a while. All right. So we got the Breathe app. Now it doesn't look quite as good as the actual Breathe one here. So if I were to bring up my actual Apple Watch one, I believe I have one with the Breathe app. Yeah, so there's the kind of the Breathe app one here versus this one here, which is just kind of that. Little different. So it definitely looks like the Series 6 outside, but internal wise, definitely not quite to that level by any means. You can go through here and we'll choose a different one just to see one that has more information on it. So this one's got a bit more. Please wait. It's got to send it over. This must be a bigger one, getting more information sent. Successful. All right, so that's got a bit more information to it. So this one here has got, it looks like your heart rate, the time, and your battery level. It looks possibly like. Oh, look, you got a bunch of them in here. I didn't even realize. So you can scroll up and down on here. There's a Mickey. Again, not quite as fluid as the Apple one, but there's just plain. The neat thing is some of these are well, they're animated, right? Which is kind of cool. This one's got a little gear. Now it's not super smooth animation, but it's animation. You guys can see some of them as we go through. There you go. That one's like, I don't mind that one. But a fair bunch of them actually. You just kind of scroll your little wheel around. There's a little Animoji. Little fire. Again, not near as smooth as, let's say, the Apple one. So the processor in this is trying to do its job. It's just doing it a little less so. But it's quite amazing that they actually have some of the animations that they moved over. All right, so we'll keep with that one because that one's okay. Let's go back. Find device, watch face, devices. Yep, I think that's kind of it. Anything else here? If we tap on this itself, it comes up in a different language, so I'm not really sure about that. Other than that, looks like I kind of have everything. What about me? Nope, all good. Check the version. My daily stuff. And click the little watch up top maybe. Does it do anything? I think that's just for a refresh. Okay, so we have a couple things here. Like there's the heart rate, there's the activity, which it's empty, so maybe if I actually did some activity, something would show up there. But if we come this way, you'll actually see heart rate, sport, weather. If we tap weather, for instance, there's our weather. And that's actually fairly smooth. It's fairly fluid. Sport is going to allow you to go into a couple different ones. Outdoor walk, outdoor run, indoor running, outdoor cycle, and sport record. And that's kind of it. You do have something also here for Pilates. You have a sleep mode, you have a heart rate. So let's tap on heart rate, hit start measuring. It says measuring, okay. Now usually I'm in somewhere around the 70s, give or take. So let's see what it says. 76. So yeah, it's okay. So that seems pretty good. If we come back here, scroll down now, you will see call logs, Bluetooth connection. I'm not even sure what this one is. Oh, pedometers, that's gonna be your steps, 141 steps. A dialer, messaging, anything else? Language, QR code, motion. That's just for moving. Power saving mode, Siri search. Anything else here? I thought I had some other stuff in here. Oh, there they are, yeah. So you also have these ones. So alarm and reminders, Bluetooth music, blood oxygen level. So if we tap that, you can kind of get that. Now, I don't know how accurate this stuff actually is because again, you know, you're looking at a watch that's coming around 90 bucks US, 97%. Is that, I don't know. I don't even know if it's accurate. Most blood, what is this? Blood oxygen? I usually get 97, 98. So I'm guessing that's accurate. And we have blood pressure. So blood pressure, probably tell me that I'm not doing well. I don't know. 76 over 116. Is that good? Is that bad? Is it accurate? Again, I'd have to have an actual medical grade blood pressure device to be able to tell you. But it's given us something. So, you know, this watch, like, the fact that it comes with 2 bands, awesome. They both work on here. They work with an actual Apple Watch, which is cool. I'm still a little concerned with the fact that, you know, because even now, I've only worn it for this video, and you can see I think you guys can see it. It's actually slid a bit, right? I gotta kind of push it back to get it in that spot because I don't see a pin that kind of locks it. Response-wise, though, actually decent. You know, if I'm scrolling through the different watch faces and things like that, like it moves fast. When I'm doing this, everything seems to move around fairly quick. Once you learn where everything is, it's not bad at all. So that's okay. This is like your back button, I believe, down here. Takes you back here. This side goes through, there's your steps and all that information. Heart rate, some extra ones. And this is kind of nice too, right? So notifications, back to your watch face. Is it worth 90 bucks? That's really only an answer I think that you can make because if you're looking for something that looks like an Apple Watch and you're all about the clones, then it's a good looking clone for sure. It looks like an Apple Watch without question. You know, is it just like I'm guessing it's like an Android watch or some kind of, I'm not sure what system they're running, but it runs smooth. Resolution of the screen is decent, 320 by 385. It's under 100 bucks, right? And it has Apple Health Kit, so that's kind of a perk as well if you're really on a budget. My only concern, because other than that, I think it's pretty good. My only concern, again, is that band thing. If that band thing had that pin really locked in, I'd be like, yeah, that's pretty sweet. Now, the other thing, hopefully you guys can notice it. You don't notice it necessarily when you have a black watch face, like if it's black, but it's the size of the chin. On the top, it's not bad, but watch when you go to the white. Here, you see it's a fairly large chin. Not bad, but just a little larger, right? So just also be aware of that. That's it, guys. This is the MGET from Mad Genius ET. Mad Genius it? I don't know. Gen 6 Apple Watch clone. It's the first Apple Watch clone that I've actually taken a look at. So, not too bad. Very responsive. I give it that. I'll put links down below if you guys are interested or want to go look up some more information in regards to it. And that's it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit that little notification bell right, well, there, but not there. It's kind of there. You know what I'm saying. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Another clone coming up tomorrow. Oh, yes. All right, my friends. Later.